So I actually said, did you blank her? He said, of course. What do you think? I'm a man. And I said, now, Cameron, you know, during that time,
okay,
they went and confessed. Bishop said.
Confessed to who?
Bishop. They went and talked to Bishop, said, hey, I'm sleeping with your wife.
Oh my gosh.
And I love her.
Oh.
Bishop said, you keep doing that. Nobody can love her, quote, like you do. So this relationship continued. Cameron told me he would go sneak in the house while the maids were there. They went and confessed. Bishop said.
Confessed to who?
Bishop.
okay, so that's the clips about Cameron. So this dance.
So she was, so the husband, Robert Sr. knew and is just like, I mean, what? I can't get it up and she don't want me, go and just whatever. I don't care.
This account is alleging that Dan C is Mary's cousin, and that this cousin is saying that Bishop, or Mary's husband, essentially gave them his blessing, and Cameron would even come over to the house and have sex with Mary. That's what this person's alleging. So, I mean,
the cousin, yeah. I mean, and I know, like, I've heard some of this before about like the cousin, but I mean, okay, go bravo, yay, shout out. Yeah, and I mean, I still don't think this is why she left. I really think it's the money and like, don't come look into me.
This is a clip. I don't know if you want me to play it or not. This is a clip where the cousin alleges Mary Cosby's cousin exposes details about Mary's husband, Grandpa, allegedly date raping a woman and preying on young women in the church. Do you want to hear that?
Sure.
I mean, no,
like, why, okay. I mean, like, why not? You set it up. Like, we might as well.
Women, young members, young women that he pried on as well, sending them messages, sending them, trying to take them to Vegas, trying to take them to Florida. And even one time he said, I'll fly both of you down, these two particular women. So I'm thinking to myself, what does he want, a threesome?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Can you?
Then, hold on, I want to lose my volume.
Okay, you're getting there? Okay, good.
Another lady that he brought over, he was counseling with her daughter. Different ones, prying on them. There's another lady that he actually gave some drink to. She drank, probably put something in the drink, and he went down on her. And you all know what he's talking about, it went down on her.
Okay,
well, I mean, we know what you're talking about. I don't know how else you describe going down on her. And what? Like, she put something, is he implying? I mean, the only thing you put in a drink that I know of is a roofie. I mean, not that I've ever done that to anyone, just FYI, but I don't know what else you imply someone put in a drink other than a roofie.
No, I think you're right. And the caption of it is that he allegedly date raped this woman. I mean, I think, and again, I've never heard of this account. Shout out to Bravo, like you said. I would imagine
one time people covered this show, and when they don't give me credit, I send out the dogs on them. So let's give credit to Bravo.
Well, you should.
Yes, I send out a firing squad, and when you're done, when my firing squad is done with you, we get credit. But go on. So Bravo, shout out.
I think
she's gone.
Yeah, I mean, these are allegations. They could be going, if any of this was true, and I'm not saying any of this is true, but what I'm saying is there with Mary, I think there are like sexual criminal things, incestual criminal things, probably church incriminating things that are like, you can't go to jail for 18 months like Jen Shah may, and then like write a book and still be on reality TV if these accusations of Mary is true. You know what I mean?
I do. And here's the thing, though. Does Mary know that she's like, I believe that, like, it's the same thing about Jen Shah. Like, does Jen Shah think that she's innocent? Or because she certainly acts like she does. Like, is Mary smart? Is Mary like, I don't know. I almost don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Like,
I think Mary is very smart. I think Mary knows. I do think she says I better get out because it's the money and it's the books, and it's like I do believe there's a lot of money
somehow that's not
Oh.
accounted for there somehow,
Totally.
allegedly.
Churches have amazing tax write-offs and tax breaks and sometimes don't pay tax. I mean, there's a lot, I think, where Jen, I think Jen believes she's innocent. I think Jen, I don't know. I mean, most people have a conscience, but if you are a true narcissist, you probably don't have the same conscience that you and I would have. I think Mary and Bishop are very smart. I think they know they're in way over their heads. And I think Jen Shaw has nothing to lose. I think Coach is going to divorce her anyway, eventually. So I think.
I mean, do you think Mary's a narcissist in the same way you think Jen is, in the sense that, like, do you think Mary believes, this is kind of what I was trying to say, believes that she deserves the extra Louis and Chanel's, or do you think Mary's like, okay, so I got that one, they believe my shit, like, you know what I mean? Or does she truly believe that she is blessed by the Lord above and deserves as much loot? Like, the Lord feels that she deserves extra Chanel's, and so that's what she's doing this for, the Lord, because she deserves all Chanel.
Yes, I think that she believes, like a lot of these new age pastors, that you can, you should live in abundance and the Lord does not want you to be poor.
Well, there you go. I don't think I deserve anything. I just work like a fucking dog and I love Louis Vuitton. And like, I've literally kind of lost my mind a little bit in 2020. Like, it's getting worse than ever. Like, earth to David, like, step away, like, just keep walking. But I do lots of damage when I walk into Louis Vuitton, all paid for, not in cash. Like, according to, you're supposed to not spend cash because you get docked, which is the biggest bullshit. But I can afford all my shit that I buy, so I don't deserve it. I just like it. But
Yeah,
Mary feels the Lord wants her to live in abundance. Okay.
Look, when you watch The Eyes of Tammy Faye, you will see similarities. Only I actually think Tammy Faye had more of a heart. Like, if that makes any sense, like, than Mary. I think Mary is very judgmental. And I think Mary is ruthless in believing that her parishioners should tithe with the church and all that. At least that's the personality. She may be very kind in real life, but they've portrayed her, I think, as much more cutthroat and like, you should give me money, and very judgmental.
And she still goes down as getting fired because she didn't show up, but she knew what she was doing, because it wasn't just that she then tweeted afterwards. She then had her whole team calling and demanding from Bravo, like, her final pay. Now, mind you, also, the whole world is going crazy over this, like, 6,000 an episode, and that's all they make. I don't know why. Like, your first season, you make 60,000. I said it 7,000 times on this show. Tamara Judge got press worldwide from chatting with me. She said she made 7,000. Or less than 7,000. Vicky, I think, said she made 0. That's also gone viral from our chat. Bethany said but I've said for years, you make 60,000 your first year and 120 your second year. Like, 6,000 an episode. There's around 20 episodes of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So it's 120. It's exactly what it's always